Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's your boy JR Spesh back with another video, and this time I wanted to just do a slight revision of my NX outlook. I was thinking to myself, just because you read it on Eurogamer and it is a very reputable news source doesn't necessarily mean that everything that they say is completely 100 bona fide, certified to be true. I think it was such a shock that they were saying that, the NX is powered by Tegra X1 or potentially X2, and that, they were showing off what those are capable of, and kind of just took me by surprise. They were saying that it's like a tablet device and it has detachable control pads. But then this morning I saw a very good video from Super Metal Dave 64, and I put the link to his video in my video. You can check him out, he's really good. And he gave a very convincing argument as to why he doesn't necessarily believe that what they're saying is completely true. And I have to say that I agree with him. I think to myself that Nintendo are known for doing things slightly differently to everyone else, but that doesn't necessarily mean that now, especially as we're seeing such a change in the way that they do things, that they wouldn't recognize when certain things need to be done and certain things need to be sacrificed in order to be able to maintain their stance in the game industry. I think that, especially considering how close what Eurogamer reported was to the actual Wii U, or to something that we've seen already, I find it unlikely that that is exactly what the NX is going to be, because Nintendo have already said it's unlike anything that you've really seen before or has really been done. That's why they're being so secretive about it, because they don't want anyone to really see it, because then they know that their competitors will obviously want to copy it straight away. And I'm thinking to myself, I looked at what they proposed the NX is, and that's already been done before, and Nintendo aren't known for necessarily jumping on the bandwagon in terms of innovations. They're the ones who tend to bring the innovation to the industry, and then everyone else follows. So it would seem a little bit different, or it wouldn't seem very likely that it would just be a tablet that has detachable control pads. I don't think that would be enough for Nintendo to really be able to say, this is what you've been waiting for, this is the thing that's going to be the successor to the Wii U, and it's really going to get us back into the good books for all these different gamer types and all these different, and especially developers, because what we've been hearing so far, a lot of developers are really, really positive about the NX, and they're not just indie developers, they're big third-party developers. So if it was what Eurogamer showed off, I wouldn't necessarily think that was what would make a lot of these big third-party support, and especially third parties that haven't necessarily been known to always be in Nintendo's corner, have been sounding like they're quite excited about it. And based on what I saw from Eurogamer's, this is just basic for me, this is basic like opinion. I think based on what I saw, if I was an employee at Rockstar and I saw it's going to be a tablet type console that runs on this Tegra X1 or X2 technology, and you can take it on the go, and that wouldn't make me think, oh yeah, we definitely need to port GTA 5 or GTA 6 onto that, or make Red Dead Redemption 2 on that. Not really. I think whatever it is Nintendo are gonna bring, I think it might have elements of what Eurogamer have shown. So I'm not trying to say that Eurogamer are completely wrong, that we shouldn't take anything they're saying as a little bit of a fact, or as relevant information. That's just something that now is time to go, okay, Eurogamer says that is the absolute truth. I think it's better for us to just say, well, maybe a lot of the things that they say they know, or that their sources have told them, maybe things that Nintendo have been considering or have been keeping in mind, or loads of different things like that, but aren't necessarily concrete plans for the NX itself. Me personally, what I think the NX is going to be, I do agree with the whole idea that it is probably going to be a hybrid of some sorts, but I think if Nintendo, and based on what it looks like they're doing, I'm just going on based off what Nintendo have appeared to have been doing, which is getting a lot of the third party support back in their corner. I don't see them using a chipset that's not going to be top notch, top grade, PS4 level at least, because let's be honest, if it hasn't got that ability to be able to port games easily from the Xbox One and the PS4, third-party developers aren't gonna care, because at the end of the day, it's all about money. And the more consoles you can have your games be running on, the more potential sales you can make. Which means that if you can get the game to run on Xbox One smoothly, and it runs on PS4 smoothly, and then eventually if you can get on Nintendo's next console that's running smoothly as well, that's 3 streams of money you're getting from the 3 big console developers. So I don't really see it going to be a console that they'd have to really downscale all these games that they're making, and especially with technology taking the advancements that it is. A lot of, as we see with the Xbox Scorpio and the PS4 K or Neo, they're really trying to push now for this 4K gaming. And if they want 4K gaming, and Nintendo not necessarily are going to do 4K gaming, but if they were going to go into that realm, or going to be able to keep up when it does become that point, they can't have consoles that are running chipsets are 3 times as powerful as the Wii, because even that's even 3 times more powerful than Wii U is too weak. So I don't see Nintendo necessarily going down that road. I think that Nintendo will definitely have something really innovative, something that we've not necessarily seen before in terms of console gaming, which is where I think the hybrid thing will come in. I think they will probably have something that allows you to detach yourself away from the main console or from the home screen, or the TV. But I don't necessarily think it's going to be a tablet in the traditional sense. I think it would be closer to the Wii U if it did have a tablet configuration. But like I said in a previous video, I think that they'll probably have a home console edition, and perhaps the NX portable will be the tablet version. I don't think it will be a tablet in the ways of it runs Android games and stuff like that. It will probably integrate Nintendo's mobile games, but not necessarily be completely Android. So we'll just have to wait and see. I think that's the most important thing now, is to just wait and see what Nintendo are going to really show us off. It's good to hear that at least Eurogamer is, getting involved in the conversation, and then it kind of just gives you more of a hype, I think, when you get more reputable sources talking about it. But let's not take it as absolute fact just yet. So I just want to, revise my opinion, but you let me know what you think in the comments, man. Hit me up. You know what to do, man. Share, like, and subscribe and all that beautiful stuff, and I'll catch you lots on the next video. It's your boy, man. Say it. Player out.